Hey, you guys, so I'm back again with another message. And God had dropped this message in my spirit because I was dealing with someone over the phone, back and forth. Um, and and I really wasn't gonna say nothing to the person, but God was like literally told me that I had to open my mouth and let this person know. Okay, because if and the title of this message is let people know who you are so they know how to address you. Me, I'm kind of nonchalant. Like I'm to myself. I'm very reserved. Like I try to stay out the way because I know what type of person I am in God. I know that I'm very sensitive in the spirit. So I just try to just be at peace with people when I could be at peace with people, and I try to be very, very low key when it comes to certain stuff. Like I have a lot of different things going on, and I don't even tell everybody all the things that I got going on. Um, and not because I'm embarrassed, but because I enjoy my peace. And sometimes when we talk too much, it can cause us to go through unnecessary warfare. And when you're a child of God, you're already going through warfare as is, especially when you're growing in God and He's elevating you and He's teaching you His will and His way. He's using you as a vessel. That automatically comes with warfare, right? And so when you're working on certain things and you are um, qualified to do certain things, everybody don't need to know what you're doing. And so I'm that type of person, like everybody ain't got to know what I'm doing. But ran into this particular person, um, and trying to sell me life insurance. Now, this particular person didn't know I'm a registered life insurance agent. I had been going on 2 years, and did not know. But the way they were doing things were very, very unprofessional. And the way they were doing things, I really could have reported this person and got their license taken away because they were talking about my policy information to a relative that's not the owner of the policy. I'm the owner of the policy. You're not supposed to do that. And so I pondered on it because it rubbed me the wrong way. Because it's like some people, they will try to take advantage of you if you're ignorant and you don't know any better. And me, and then on top of that, just trying to sell me an insurance policy that is not a good policy. It's a good policy for him because that person will get 100% commission, but it's not a good policy for the person or for me as a person because it's based upon the stock market. God had done told me to tell his children that the stock market is going to crash. So why would I get a policy that's based upon the stock market when it's going to crash? That doesn't make any sense. And so God literally told me, He was just like, tell him who you are so he know how to address you. Meaning let him know that I was a life insurance agent, that I'm not foreign to this. Like I know about policies. And I mean, I was going back and forth in my spirit about it. I'm like, no, God, I'm gonna let it ride. And God was like, tell him who you are so he know how to address you. Y'all, when I told this man, I got up the next day, I called him and I told him who he was. He had to address me differently. His whole demeanor changed. And he had to talk to me. Instead of him talking to me as an agent to a customer, he had to talk to me as an agent to an agent. Those conversations were completely different. And he had to change his demeanor on how he was trying to approach me, how he was trying to do business, because I was just like, as agents, we don't do business like that. As agents, that's very unprofessional. As agents, you're not supposed to discuss this information with nobody but the owner of the policy. That's a lawsuit, and that's your license. And his tone began to change, and he began to ask me, he was just like, well, what can I do to help you? Like, what can I do to assist you? His tone began to change towards me. Sometimes you guys, like I said, let God use you. But sometimes you have to let people know who you are so they know how to address you. Because if you don't, people will try to handle you the wrong way. And he had to completely change his demeanor. And I had to completely tell him about that policy. I was like, that policy, yeah, it might be good for you. You'll get 100% commission. I was like, and then on top of that, the only reason why you're trying to switch me into this policy is because the policy that I currently have now, you don't get no commission for. The original underwriter gets, or the original agent gets 100% commission off of my policy that I have now, which is a good policy that I don't have no intentions on getting rid of. And you know, and I was like telling him, I'm like, that is a high risk policy. And that's a high risk policy. Y'all, like I said, I've been an agent going on 2 years. And if I can't write somebody a policy that I feel like is best suited for them, I will refer them somewhere else. I'm not the type of agent that I'm going to sell you something so I can get a profit off of it. I operate off of humility and integrity. I don't want nobody to do me like that. There has been several people that I have referred to other people because I couldn't give them the best policy that there was. And I'm okay with that. And so sometimes you have to tell people who you are and your credentials so they know how to approach you. Now he want to talk partnership. Now he want to talk about recruiting. Whole conversation went a different way. But you guys, be mindful during this time. I know sometimes we are very humble. We don't want nobody to know what we got going on. But sometimes you have to tell people so they know how to address you, so they won't try to manhandle you, manipulate you, walk all over you, mistreat you, hustle you, bamboozle you. Because now this man got to come at me differently. And he told me, he was like, you're very, very smart. You're very, very smart. Your dad didn't tell me that you was an insurance agent. I said, yeah, because my dad don't know. Okay, that's how I don't tell my dad everything that I do. Y'all, and I don't. My family, I don't tell my family everything that I do. I keep some stuff to myself because we got to be careful because people will try to count your pockets. And so, be mindful. There will come a time that God might tell these people who you are so they know how to address you. Because some people, they do, depending on what they are and what they're doing, they look down on people and think that people are not on their level. And y'all, when y'all see me, if y'all see me out, y'all would think I'm a regular person. Like, I don't, I enjoy my peace. I enjoy being able to live a normal life. And, you know, I'm thankful and I'm grateful that God has blessed me to be smart in a lot of ways and to be blessed and gifted in a lot of ways. But I'm also humble because I know they come from Him. And I know they come, and I know that, the devil was trying to take me out since birth. So I'm very, very humble when it comes to those type of things because the devil can have it his way. I won't be here. If the devil could have it his way, I'll be Down syndrome because I was diagnosed with Down syndrome in my mother's womb. So I'm just forever grateful, and that's why some things I keep to myself. And so, but there's gonna come a time where you're gonna have to let people know who you are, so they know how to address you. And that's not being cocky. It's not being thinking that you're better than anybody else. It's just that some people try to think that they know everything and you don't know nothing, so they try to manipulate and try to get over on you. So you have to let people know who you are so they know how to address you. Okay? So I love you guys. I pray that you all have an amazing day. I hope this was encouraging to you, and I will chat with you all later.